Hello tribe, welcome. Some of you may want to choose from thumbnail, some of you may want to choose from the cards on the deck or numbers. We're going to be looking at the unexpected, and today we're going to have 4 piles. Let's see, what don't you see coming? Pile number 1, pile number 2. I'm going to rearrange them later, I think. Pile number 3. And pile number 4. Don't get distracted by the astral house over here, and don't only choose this card because it's a different color. Please choose intuitively, or if you resonate with one of the objects from the thumbnail, and I will put the thumbnail up right now. Take your time, meditate, do your thing. I will see you on timestamps. Hello pile number 1, let's see what we got for you here. What don't you see coming? The unexpected. We got Vine. Seek out information that will help you. How is this happening? I want to pull a couple of cards from other decks that I feel drawn to. By the way, if some of you are questioning like where she's getting all of these cards from, I have 2 boxes tagged with decks. And I'm just looking at which one calls my attention. Let's go. We have 10 of Summer, which is 10 of Cups in the regular deck. We have Don't Dim to Fit In. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? We've got Steady. We've got Page of Pentacles. These two go hand in hand. And we got Irrational Fears, regress to the root cause of that fear. Okay, let's see. Let me push this up a little bit. Okay. The unexpected. This feels like a person who thinks that it's too late for them to pick up a new skill, too late for them to go to uni or college or go to a particular seminar. I feel like someone may be thinking either they're too old or I cannot do that. And suddenly an idea appears and they go, you know what, I really want to study this. I really want to give it my all. This actually reminds me of someone, this story, the feeling behind that I've got here. A person who was at that time 45, and they were really afraid of situations that are unknown. They were afraid of being placed in a situation where things don't only depend on them. And they had to pass their driving license at, I think, 48, maybe not 45. And this person is a really anxious person to start with. I'm just giving you a picture. And they did it. And they were like, I'm not looking back. This was the best decision I made. Yes, I was sweating my ass off for the first couple of weeks when I was driving on my own, but I did it. The next thing they did, they had a career in accountancy. They changed their career completely when they were 53, I think. They did it. The whole life they were an accountant. They went, you know what, I enjoy helping people, healing people, especially when it's got something to do with the body. And this person became a masseuse. So this makes me think of someone doing something along those lines. Now you don't have to be older, but you may have certain fears that kept holding you back, and you were like, oh, I will delay that. Maybe I'll do it later. We will see, yada, yada. Pile number 1, you're definitely taking something on board here. A new skill set appears that you're going to be pretty happy about. And you will tell yourself, listen, I'm not looking back. This is the greatest decision that I made. You may not have a clue what this is just yet. You may have a very steady career path. This may be maybe an addition, in addition to what you're doing already. This may be a situation where you're working in law, and suddenly you want to become the best tennis player and you go for it. Or you want to become a captain and you go for it. So this makes me feel anxious because I'm picking up someone's fears, but at the same time you're not letting them dictate your life. You go, you know what, I want this, I will not be dimmed. This card, don't dim to fit in, it's not in this reading here, it's not saying that I'm dimming my light because of someone. I don't allow my fears to dim my light. I'm gonna go there regardless. And yes, the information that you're going to come across will be very beneficial. There may be a post that you see somewhere. There may be a reel that you come across and you go, oh my God, I was just thinking about that course, for example. And you sign up. There may be a random poster somewhere in a grocery store, maybe a banner somewhere on the street. As you're driving back home, you pay attention to that, you go, that's exactly what I wanted. Whatever this is going to fulfill you emotionally. Even if you are already fulfilled, this is going to be bonus on top of your happiness. This will require studying, and this will require your time. For some of you, the course may be a bit shorter. For others of you, it may be longer. I'm seeing a month, I'm seeing 4 years. So it depends what you're going for here, but it's definitely a very enjoyable experience once you overcome that. I don't want to say overcome that fear, because we can't completely overcome it. We can feel it, but let's not let it freeze us. And that's exactly what you're doing, pile number one. I hope this made sense. If you want to check out my website, I have some handmade stuff there. If you want to support a small business, I'll check in with you the next time. Bye for now. Hello, pile number two. Let's see what we got for you, and it even rhymed. We have the wheel. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. I'm going to pull cards from other decks. Let's see what calls me. Steampunk Tarot. This deck. Oh, some of them are really packed and I can't get them out. And the Healing Light Tarot. Let's start. We have the Ten of Winter. Every time I see this Ten of Winter, this is, by the way, in the regular deck, Ten of Swords. But I do see it a little bit differently than the regular Ten of Swords. This is claiming independence for me. And it also goes really well with the Wheel card. I am not indecisive. I'm taking control back. Where maybe before, in one particular situation, you allowed your life to ramble aimlessly. I'll just roll with it, I will see what happens, I leave it up to everyone else, but I'm not taking charge. You are taking charge. We're going to see in which part of your life. A lot of you will know what it is, because that's going to be the first thought on your mind. You're going to go, oh, I know exactly what this is talking about. Again, Panacea card. There's a solution for every problem. When I look at this card, I think of how loose this knot is. This also talks about being freed. This is also freedom here for me. No one is taking me for a walk. I'm taking myself for a walk. I don't depend on this situation. I'm free. But this freedom, at the same time, it comes with some sort of an ending. It goes hand in hand. Okay, what else we got here? We have divorce. Some of you may be going through divorce, or divorce with a job, for example, right? Basically, this is talking about the end of a contract. It could be a spiritual contract. I'm deciding to leave. This could be contractual situation. I'm deciding to leave. Okay, Nine of Cups. So afterwards, what's happening? Once this decision is made, I thought I would clarify what it is, but I don't feel like I have to here. If you know, you know, pile number two. If this doesn't make sense to you completely, this is not your pile. Once we leave in this contract, the next step will be patience. Patience with yourself. And your cards are actually asking you to be patient with yourself. Let's take it one step at a time. Let's water the seeds that we have previously planted. And I'm seeing sprouting sprouting plant and it's pretty new. Let's not forget about what we have planted. Because we're going through this change here, let's not forget what we have to take care of on our windowsill, metaphorically speaking, right? So maybe I've planted those seeds when I was still in the contract, but because of the contract now I'm becoming so, even for some of you I feel like dissociated because it's too much for someone, or you don't know where to start. There's a lot to do, a lot to take care of, maybe responsibilities. You got to figure things out. Maybe you want to find a new contract where you're going to be next, or you have a lot of papers that you have to fill out for the old contract. Cancellations, I'm hearing. I'm canceling this. I don't want this anymore. This doesn't fulfill me. But whilst you were there, you've planted some seeds for your future. So make sure you don't forget about them. These could be the goals that you set for yourself. Don't get so distracted to the point your cards are saying where you're not watering the parts of the self. What's happening afterwards? You're watering those plants, and those plants somehow are directly connected to your goals and your wishes and dreams. Because I was consistent enough in watering them, I got my fruit now, and I can take that fruit and I can eat it. I have food on the table. I feel like this pile is for someone really, really, for someone, it's like a personal story. It's a very specific personal story. Someone literally maybe going through a divorce here. This is not the pile for my people who have great relationships or who have great jobs, if we're talking about a contract that you signed and you're really happy with it. This is for those whose towers were already crumbling. And you knew that sooner or later this day will come. So don't feel like this is so unexpected for you though. The unexpected may be what's coming afterwards. And what's coming afterwards is wish fulfillment. At that time when you're going through this, you may not even see that, or you may not see the light aspects of life, you know, or the pros. But this reading is asking you to pay attention to that and to focus on that and all the good things that will come with this decision that you are making. For some reason, maybe this contract was even delaying some of the good things coming your way. Maybe you were too affected by it and you didn't have enough energy to do things that you wanted to do. Maybe you felt like your energy was sucked out from you. And when it comes to your goals and wishes, you were like, oh, I don't have time or energy for this today. I'll do it later. But once you complete this contract, I'm done with it. Feels like a karmic situation here. But when people hear karmic, they think of bad things only. Listen, karmic situations, once we get them stamped per se, right? Once we learn our lessons, this is great. This is actually a completion. We've learned a lot. What's happening next, you are becoming much more clear in your head. This is Rosemary card. This is not in English. I'll translate it for you. The power aspect says, clarity of mind, being able to adapt, soaking in information like a sponge, soaking in not only information but new experiences like a sponge. You're ready to explore, you're ready to experience life again. For some reason, I'm paying attention to this violet color and I'm paying attention to this blue, which also has kind of a hint of violet for me. It may be someone's favorite color, or you may be very intuitively drawn to this color during that time of transition. I hope this made sense, pile number 2. If you want to, check out my website and handmade stuff. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 3, let's see what is going on with you here. Oof, wealth, nice start. Okay. Let's do a mashup here. I'm gonna be pulling cards from other decks that I feel drawn to. I'm drawn to Healing Light Tarot. I'm drawn to the Organic deck, the Urban Tarot, and the Purpose deck. Okay. We have 3 of Winter, which is a 3 of Swords in a regular tarot. This is not in English. I will translate it for you later on. We got the 7 of Wands. We got Intuition. The High Priestess is here. we got wealth. Are you kidding me? I've never pulled these two cards together. From the Urban Tarot, in case anyone will be interested. And we got counseling. Okay, let me tap in. Counseling and Three of Winter. A lot is happening at once, is what I can tell you. There are emotions involved here. Things that we're gonna be paying attention to there. And also money. So there are a couple of different themes here. By the way, your cards are very in sync. We have wealth and wealth here. We have intuition and we have intuition over here. So you may be seeing quite a lot of synchronicities or repetitive situations that are happening. Or you may, let's say if you posted a post ages ago on Facebook, for example. You went to, I don't know, for example, Florida, 5 years from now. Then, once you're there, once you plan the trip, you're planning subconsciously a trip to Florida again around the same time. So once you are in Florida again 5 years later, you get a pop-up from Facebook, your memories, and it says you were in Florida 5 years ago. Things like that may happen. What you may ask me, what is this connected to? This is going to be connected to your wealth. You will be receiving signs regarding your wealth. What are those signs like? You may say, what does it mean to me? Exactly. It will take you a bit of digging, a bit of analyzing, because all of you are different, but the main message that I'm hearing here, you on the right path, or you have recently uncovered something that's taking you towards more wealth. Maybe a light bulb moment happened. Maybe you're about to sign a job contract. Maybe you started working in a new job recently and you're gonna branch out and you're gonna grow because of that job and it's gonna generate more income. But at the same time, your cards are asking you not to brush off as you're dealing with that, as you're dealing with your career and things are going great for you, will be going great for you. Listen, this is the unexpected. And the unexpected tells us that there will be more resources than you imagine. At the same time, don't brush away your emotional health, okay? So if you swallowed difficult emotions, let's say you went through breakup or you were dismissed, maybe I'm hearing, it could be in the work sense. I'm literally seeing a situation, someone goes, a boss, you are dismissed. Maybe someone has hurt you in the workplace or personal relationship. Your cards are actually asking you to deal with that because that will affect your focus. That will affect your well-being. That will affect the decisions you'll be making. So it's important to have a good balance between the both. For some of you, the unexpected could be that you are finding modality or technique that helps you resolve an emotionally difficult situation that you couldn't overcome on your own. Let's look at the power aspect of this card. It says spiritual clarity, vision, intuition, being open-minded, being creative and fertile. Again, when we think about fertility and we look at the spread over here, we think about the wealth, we think about the plants that grow and bloom and flowers that blossom and apples that you can pick from your garden and you can eat them. It's abundance. So the unexpected for you is abundance, but also here is something emotionally. It could be that some of you are just here to hear the emotional aspect of this reading. Others of you may need to hear the wealth aspect of this reading, though I feel like these will go hand in hand. These situations will go hand in hand. If someone has recently felt lost, spiritually, or you felt like you had a lot of existential questions and they burdened you and you're like, I don't know what I'm doing, where I'm going. This reading is telling us that soon enough you will. And it does seem like your life will shift tremendously for the better. And I don't say it lightly. I do not sugarcoat it. A lot of times, if you listen to my readings, a lot of times I do see difficult situations. I will tell you about them. I will not try to make it better or nicer, because it's important to talk about those too. And life is not an easy ride, let's accept that, okay? Especially in this modern day and age. But here, I definitely see someone blooming. So, pile number 3, nice. If you want to check out my website, I will catch you later. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 4. Let's see what we got for you here. We have chair filled. Someone new is entering your life. Exciting, hey? Let's see, I'm gonna do a bit of a mashup here. I'm gonna be pulling cards from different decks. For some reason, I'm drawn to the Black Mirror or Dark Mirror deck. I don't remember the name of it. And it's a deck that I often use when I wanna dig deep. So this may be one of those interesting readings. We will see. What else I want? What else I want? A card from this deck. Okay, let's see. We have 8 of Spring, which is the 8 of Wands. From the Black Mirror deck, we have Is This Me? We may peek at the book. I try and not remember the meanings of this deck in particular on purpose, because I love how it's described in a book and I couldn't say it better. We have Strength card here. Reminds me of her. We also have a Warrior here, the Knight. You have warrior energy about you here. People may even tell you that you may be even drawn to movies that are connected to old warriors, Vikings, stuff like that. Or maybe games where you are the main knight and you gotta win over the land, for example. This is no coincidence. I'm seeing someone's past life as a warrior, and not just a random one, but they were leading a pack. I'm leading a pack. I'm a main guy, or I'm a main woman, most likely a main guy here. Could be a woman too. Okay, let me look at them all. Let me see what I'm getting here. I want to clarify one thing, because I really feel like someone new is entering your life. Very likely maybe you, a new version of you, not someone outside of you. Let's clarify this. Yeah, this is you. Awesome. Okay. What's happening? What you don't see coming, you may feel it though. Some of you, maybe this has started. You may start noticing that opportunities start fluttering your way. You go, okay, from kind of the quiet time in your life, everything comes all at once to you. But it's happening for a reason. There is something that you are changing strategy-wise that is helping you tremendously to attract things that you want. This may happen around a time when you notice even energetic shift in your physical body that is happening. You go, you know what? I feel like something is shifting in me. Someone may be ending that 7 years cycle. We're becoming new, right? On a molecular level, we're becoming new. It's almost as if you are not recognizing yourself, but in the best way possible. You have tremendous strength to conquer whatever you want. I'm seeing castles now. This is very metaphorical, so just keep that in mind. I'm seeing abundance of castles that could be yours. And you go, okay, I've got all of this energy now. I've got all of those opportunities. Which castle do I start with? Maybe I want all of them and I want to create my little city. I'm going to be the best leader. By the way, this is talking about leadership for you. The unexpected could be that you are a boss, a leader, a CEO. But for you, what matters the most here, what you're happiest about, is the opportunities and how able you are to complete all of them, to complete the tasks. You're very focused. You can manage a lot of things. It's almost as if life becomes quicker paced, but it doesn't stress you out because you can manage everything. It could be that someone starts working a couple of jobs and they enjoy it. It's not that they overworked or burnt out. They enjoy it, they deal with it, they're calm in their mind. It makes them happy. There is movement in your life that makes you happy. I'm hearing the more movement, the happier I am, the more charged up I become, the more I can do. So for some of you, maybe you're going to start traveling more as well. And I'm talking only to those people who feel happy when they change environment regularly. People who really don't like the routine, same thing over and over and over again, they have to be challenged somehow. And you like that, that fuels you up. That's going to be happening if it hasn't started just yet, because I really feel like it may have. I got this place to be, I have this contract to sign, I have this new client that's going to sign up, I have lunch with my friends, I am needed, I'm abundant in opportunities, I'm everywhere, but everywhere I go I feel like home. I hope this made sense. You're very harmonious as well. I really like this for you. You achieving things fast or faster than you were before. So who's someone you entering your life? A version of you that was always within, but it's going to be more expressed. It's going to be taken over. This is rebirth, but this is the good rebirth. This is not the rebirth that feels like Dark Night of the Soul for half a year where you go, I don't know what the heck is happening. The transition will feel much lighter. It's going to be uplifting. I want to go. I want to get all of this done. I also look at this card here. We have Melissa for you. And I think of gardening. If you planted Melissa or mint in your garden, be careful if it's not in a pot. It's gonna go all over your garden. It multiplies. So that's exactly how this feels for me. It multiplies. Things multiply. Your garden would be abundant of Melissa plants. And it would smell amazing. Like a personal spa. And that again makes me think of harmony, and we have harmony here. Before I let you go, I really want to peek at this card here, and maybe this will have an insight for you, or it will make you think of a particular situation. Let me get a book. But from my side, I've said everything. If you want to stick around, if you don't, you can click off. These cards are connected to moon phases and stages of grief. A moon phase is new, right? Renewal. Stage acceptance. I cannot recognize myself, but I'm still me. A dark fantasy female warrior with pale skin is surrounded by scanty spiked bikini armor. She holds a fanged bat hilted sword against a background of fire and ruin. I cannot recognize myself, as I can't remember the road that led me here. How can I see the road ahead? This may be the feeling that you had previously. maybe the phase where you were questioning a lot of things. Or maybe some of you will feel that way temporarily. This card is not about an affirmation, but rather a question. Is this me? Can I recognize myself? Maybe yes, maybe no, but for sure, I lost the road I had once. The last time I stopped to really think about it. In my heart, I feel maybe like the high school girl that went to the prom. But truly, I am now 45 and I weighed thrice. I feel my true self as a kid that wanted to play soccer with the Real Madrid. All this while punching numbers on an Excel file out in an insurance office. I feel like this may be touching on someone's story, where they're remembering things that they used to love doing or what they enjoyed, and they may be in the office and they go, you know what, I want to change that. Boom. The old me is leaving. I am leaving that office. It is not necessarily something negative as a dream lost or corrupted. I could see myself as love is the most important thing in my life, but actually I have a very well-paid job that makes me travel and I can sleep alone in hotel rooms. When did we last look at ourselves in a mirror? Do we like what we see? Make no excuses because the choices which made what we are our responsibility. If an old dream is dead, it's time to dream anew. If the old dream is alive, it's time to go back to it. Boom. So that's what we got for you, pile number 4. If you want to check out my website for stuff that I make, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.